Nothing. We just went live. We gotta wait for
What's
people to
up?
join.
This Sue Boondocks from the Boom.
What's up,
Girl,
y'all? This is Upgrade
What
from the
is?
Boondocks. What's
ain't
good?
nobody here yet. Who y'all
I
talking
know.
to?
Nobody. We just practicing. We
Not y'all just
practicing.
practicing.
What's tea, sweetie?
I said, quick crown, but
Oh, oh,
oh, you,
grimy, thirsty,
you
God.
feel
Now she left us up here. Where's she at?
right there?
How she get on the side of me?
I don't know.
That's creepy.
Wait, so
Hey,
we,
y'all. Hey, Jack Facts.
I can't see nothing.
You gotta go to the
Click on the
comments.
comments. Hey,
Click
Jackie
on the
Jack.
comments. Look, Jack up here now.
She ain't up here. That was like
Oh,
comment.
oh.
Let me see.
Where you
Effects.
from, Jack? Jack? We new to this.
So you from that gutter south, baby.
What's going
Let me share
on?
the live. Let me go share it. Share
How
out.
you share it?
You gotta go to YouTube and share the link. Like go out of here, go open your YouTube and go to my page and then share the link.
Wait, so we live on here, right?
Yeah, we live.
Hey, friend. Hey,
Hey
friend.
friend. How do I okay. Bam. We gonna do that.
It just told me to copy the link. Hey.
Bobby, what link?
Damn. Edits. Hey, Stephanie. Who did? Who's
Ads, girls,
Stephanie?
damn
Hey,
ads.
Mel. Is that my Mel Mel?
Yeah.
Is that Mel Mel? Is that stuff? Oh, y'all
Hmm.
showing off. Y'all outside. Okay.
Hmm. This picture too big. That doesn't
Oh,
hurt.
shit. Okay,
Let's
stuff.
see.
Steph,
You
I
see us
ain't
on
echoing over here,
YT?
girl.
Hey, oh, look at Latoya. I mean, how you say her name? Lataya?
I'm
Latoya?
not looking.
The one that be coming alive. Her name Latori.
Latoya.
Latoya?
Latoria.
Latoria, yeah.
Latoria.
That you got the TT crew over here. She fell asleep right when we hung up.
Latoria.
Yes, this stuff. I know this stuff, girl. Wait a minute. Yes, Mel. It's upgrade on here. Let me show you something. 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 Ah.
I was screaming.
Tori. Bitch, I'm tired. Yeah, Mel. I'm in the building. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, y'all. We got the TT squad
All
over
right.
here.
All right, I'm back like I never left. What's up, y'all? Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up when you enter into the live. And Sharon is Karen. If you don't see the thumbs up button, I can't see nothing on the screen over there. If you can't see the thumbs up button, hit the X on the live chat. You'll see the thumbs up and you'll also see the share option. It's absolutely free. It don't cost you a thing. So make sure y'all hit the thumbs up and share me out.
Mm-hmm.
If you plan to engage in the comment section, this is a subscribers live only, meaning you need to hit that bell and subscribe to the page.
Cupcake.
It's free.
Hey, Cupcake.
Free 99. If you're a hater, you can unsubscribe when the live in.
Hey.
But what's up, y'all? This is going to be an open panel, but for right now, I got my girlies up here. I got my sister upgrade up here and my girl Subu. Y'all know how I always be like, oh, my Lancer. I actually stole that from her, from Sue.
She was trying to take something from you.
But it's really mine, so it don't matter. It don't matter. It fits me. I use it so much, it's no longer hers, it's mine.
Mm.
Why am I on this side? I feel like I'm on the wrong
Yeah,
side.
you Sue, you are. I told you came on the other side.
I don't know how I got over there.
Move your hand off your speaker, Susu.
Who me?
Sue Hela.
Hey Cupcake, hey Melly Mel, how y'all doing? So tonight we're gonna be doing something a little bit different, okay?
We're gonna
We're
be
gonna be
talking
talking
about.
about
Ugh.
relationship topics. And do I sound like I'm echoing?
No.
So mute yourself. Am I echoing?
No.
Is it an echo in the comments?
No, child.
I hear an echo.
It's her phone.
Turn your camera off, girl. Turn your camera off, girl.
Let me. Oh, it's her phone. Oh, there you go.
Is that me?
No.
Where's Sohayla go?
I don't know
Oh,
what
this is
happened.
crazy.
I don't know what happened to her now.
Sohayla, where you go? She dropped down?
I think because her phone is on silent.
Only when Ash was moving. They said no. Oh, so I guess it's me. Hopefully she come back. So let's see. Who she fighting with? I don't know. Maybe it's because I have the TikTok live on too. I wonder if that's why. I can't see nothing on this screen right here. So where you go, girl? Shall we having technical difficulties?
Is she back?
No, I don't see her. It said Ashley, mute yourself.
Huh?
Why
I
y'all tell
did mute
Ashley to
myself.
mute?
I just unmuted myself.
Yeah, they said who she fighting with. Dang, she makes me nervous. Let me see. All right, I was trying to wait for Sue to come back, but I'm gonna show y'all what topic of. We have two different topics tonight, okay? That we're gonna be talking about. Here is the first one. Is it just me? Where the rest of them at? Child, I done lost a whole group of people. I done lost a whole group of people. Let's see. All right, there go Ash. Ash is back. Sue says she be back. Sue says she be back. So our first
Uh,
topic. Hold on. Okay. So our first topic over here. The first topic we want to talk about is called. Not called. It reads, for 15 years straight, the husband has worked 12 to 14-hour shifts as the sole provider for his wife and their two children. Recently, he became unusually tired and depressed. He asked his wife if she can return to work for a few months so he can cut back hours and focus on his mental and physical health. She refuses, saying working isn't her role and she prefers to stay home with the kids, as she always has. Is the wife wrong? Why or why not? Hey, Tabitha.
hell yeah, that wife wrong.
How you doing,
What's wrong
beautiful?
with you? It's teamwork at the end of the day. If
That
it's
do sound.
mental,
I mean, that do sound crazy, but like, so
if his mental not right, what's so wrong with that? And when he back with his mental for a few, he been doing it all this time. What's the issue of taking a few months back to work? I'm confused.
maybe she not. What if she never worked before at all her entire like adulthood?
But
Is
as
there
it's through sickness or wealth, whatever it's called, and
sickness and
that's do
health?
you part. Like it is what it is. It's no excuse.
Well, it ain't. She ain't say she leaving them. She said she don't want to work.
Well,
Jack
then,
said no. She not wrong.
damn.
Why she ain't wrong, Jack?
I don't like that.
You said you don't like that.
No, because at the end of the day, if he been carrying this shit for the longest, What is so bad about carrying it for 2 months, 3 months? The hell is wrong with people? They
Yeah,
cool
yeah, she's wrong. He can't provide fully if he's oh my Lancer, not if he's
if he did right.
that's crazy. It's time for us to downsize. Okay, so that's another option, right? If she doesn't want to work to help maintain, but wait, but what about him? Like, is he? Mm, welcome back,
Hilton.
Sue.
Sorry, I ain't up here looking like a chia pet no more, am I?
No,
Okay.
no,
All
no.
right.
So I did the first one that talk about them being married for 15 years straight. The husband has, you know, that one. Ashley said that hell yeah, she wrong. Jack said no, she not wrong. Um, Steph said yeah, she wrong. He can't provide fully if he's dead. Tori said if it's mental health, I would go back to work. Jack said it's time for us to downsize. Mel said I agree, cut back, but she's wrong. If he's been doing if he been doing it for that many years and wanted me to work a couple of months, I would not mind doing that. It's a compromise. That's the marriage.
Right.
Steph, Steph, don't do me, Steph. You know, I was up here looking like a chia pet. I want to focus in on Jake. She said, if he finding it hard to maintain it, we can downsize because if I give you a few months, who's to say there will be enough time? I don't think you should focus on the time. If your man is saying
He's mental
that he's mentally drained, he's physically drained, if a couple months turned into a year and this man been holding you down for 15
for
years
mental.
straight, that's,
Exactly.
you should be all right. I go 5 years for my man.
Okay. So
It may
with
it
that
may be a
comment, they
situation.
selfish. They don't never need to be married.
Well, no, I
Sorry.
wouldn't say that that person is selfish. That's just who you are. But I wouldn't want a spouse who felt that way. Some men may put up with it. He may say, "All right, well, I'll just go to work in 4 hours a day, and maybe we take a house that's smaller or bills that's little or something like that." But to each his own.
Mm-mm. My man been doing this for how long? My
It's a
woman been doing this for so how long, and her mental is breaking down. Why wouldn't I fucking let her fall back and me take on the slack for a minute? What's gonna
absolutely.
hurt? What's gonna
She
hurt?
said, it says somebody said Tabitha's beauty manifest. I'm sorry, baby. I'm trying to be your name much. She said, it's a family sit down. Mental health is important. Absolutely. He is advocating. Men have an ego where they wouldn't say nothing. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Emotions and their ego. They pride and emotions.
I
I'd
mean,
rather
I would
for a
agree that
man
if it's
or
between a few
whoever come to
months,
me to
yes, we
see
need
that.
to themselves and come up with a solution. Um, I mean, even if we didn't downsize, I feel like downsizing is still a selfish way of saying,
You still can carry on the
figure
burden.
it out. If my man did this and we was sorry for these many years, like I said, he could get 6 years out of me. I think that this whole stay at home, be a wife thing, I think that at times we get it twisted and we become so comfortable in that we forget it's a partnership and we make it all about us. But if my man come to me crying out for some help, I will help him through and through. We not downsizing nothing. Our kids is going to continue living the life that they was living. They not going to see the storm that's about to hit us, possibly because mental health is no joke. Everything is going to flow the way that it was flowing. Um, yeah. Somebody said,
Not stuff says she keeps trying to tap the screen.
"Come, marriage is a team effort. When one falls, we pick them up. We pick them back up." Absolutely, I would have to agree.
Right. So what if this so they've been married for 15 years straight. He's been holding down the family the whole time. What if during this time she a stay at home wife? What if they didn't pour into her at all? What if she has no work experience? She's never worked worked out she's never worked like her in her entire life, and she doesn't have any set skills. Would that change anything, or will it just be like get out there and get it? I mean, because what would she possibly be able to like hold down if not unless they like living in the slums and they renting stuff is like little to nothing because it sounds like he wouldn't be working at all, right?
Or maybe cutting back on hours if he not like working. But as stay at home wives, we develop skills. We learn how to cook. Um, we learn how to fix stuff. We learn how to, and even though that's not resumeable, I would say it's a job that's going to take you. It's 2025. It's not 1920. You could go somewhere and find a job, and it may not be a lot of money, but you know how to flip a burger. You could go work somewhere. She said,
But
"No,
is that
y'all."
gonna cut it, or is it just the fact that she's willing to do it?
I think it's just the fact that she's willing to do it, and maybe he can cut down on his hours, right? Like
Mm.
she say, for example, somebody looking for an assistant, and I'm good with filing because I do something with the kids at home. I may not be up to par on everything, but I should be able to go. What if the wife isn't willing to downsize? Well, that's what I'm
Hold on,
saying.
wait, you skipped one. Hold on, wait. Jack said, "No, y'all selfish." Yeah, I'll give you a few months, only for you to go back to work in 6 months to work yourself to the bone again. Why not remove the overwhelming workload altogether and downsize? Hmm.
That's an option if you so choose to. But if you don't want to change nothing that's going on, you could simply go to work until he's able to get himself together.
Yeah,
Downsizes is
that's
an option.
huh.
Downsizes is an option, but that wasn't what the part was. So if he said, "Damn, babe, well, let's downsize and maybe I'll go to work in 8 hours." Cool beans.
I guess this is just her work, thinking outside the box though. Like if his workload is overwhelming and if work is what's causing him to be depressed and stressed, then if he's just going to return back to that same environment in a few months, does that really solve the problem, or will you guys end up right back in the same situation?
I mean, some things you just won't know. But I know that if he was to downsize,
Mhm.
and it could also be him ending up in that same situation. So of course, like, go get the help. That's why I didn't want to use the words that you were selfish, because everybody's entitled to
Mhm.
their own opinion. I don't
Right.
think that makes you selfish. I just think that makes you you, right? Like,
Mhm.
for whomever your significant other is. But in whatever way you're willing to help, just the fact that you're willing to come up with other options. If you didn't want to go to work, if you were able to come up with other feasible options that's going to make sense for your situation. But me, if I could go to work and I didn't have to change anything for, say, my children, because maybe downsizing may look like moving to another neighborhood, and taking them out of their school. So if I
Mhm.
didn't have to change anything for my children or for like what's going on around me, then I wouldn't. I would just pick up their load, and it could be 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. I mean, you never know. Um, but it's something that I would be willing to try.
Mm. Okay. Steph said, "What if the wife isn't?" Oh, you answered that. What if the well, no, you didn't. What if the wife isn't willing to downsize? I could was hold on, pause, because I could see both sides of that. I could understand what you're saying. Like for me personally, if it came down to it and my husband was like, "Listen, I need a break. I need you to hold down the fort. I'm gonna go figure it out." Okay, let me go ahead and go get to it and hold you down. Cause I feel like that is what a spouse is there for. Like you've been holding us down this whole time and you just need a few months. You can get that from me easy. Tops. Like there should be I don't feel like it should be a problem. However, I could also understand where Jack is coming from because if the issue is his workload, if that's the root of his problem, then maybe we do need to downsize. Maybe our overhead is too large and we need to downsize so that it's not such a hefty load for him to carry, and or maybe we have to revisit how we have our household dynamic set up, and you cut down on your hours and maybe I have to go to work, but does that really work? Because now I'm thinking about how old are the children? How does that change for the children? Will the children have to go on daycare? Because if I'm going to work, that means we got to come out of pocket for daycare for the kids. So it's a lot of different like moving parts in the situation trying to figure out what works best for us. And it's like downsize, yes, but will we be able to downsize and keep our current, like what Sue said, like the way we're living? We don't have to have a huge house, but will the kids still be able to stay in the school district? Will we still be able to raise them in the manner that we are doing so, or will their life and our life have to dramatically change?
Jack
And what?
said, my bad, I'm taking one
Go
for the
ahead.
team, downsizing, but if I haven't worked in 15 years, it's a no-go. So then what if downsizing don't work? What's next? Cause you going around the question. You basically saying no, you wouldn't go to work. You would figure something else out. So if downsizing is your go-to and that don't work because he maybe it's a career change that he may ultimately need and need some time to kind of figure that out and downsizing doesn't work, then what's next?
Cupcake said you could do OF or apply at Walmart.
Absolutely. You
Not
could put your feet
OF.
you could put your feet on OF and make money. That's what I'm saying. It don't I'm not even saying
Cupcake.
you gotta go do a job that you get a W-2 for. You might go sell some stuff on the side. I'm not.
Cupcake. She said her and Kat can go look for jobs together. Ciao.
Who cares?
Don't don't even worry about it.
And hopefully it's not putting the kids in daycare. That's another stressful expense. Making the hours work around each other. Well, if he's home, the hope would be that he's okay enough to keep his children.
That's another dynamic. Like, is his mental? I mean, because kids is another job in itself. Are the
Mhm.
kids home full time? How old are the kids? Will that mean him taking on the kids, or
So
do
in
the
this
kids?
situation, these kids were teenagers.
Okay,
Um, they were bigger kids. They were in school. Yes.
okay. So you don't necessarily have to worry about the whole
Yeah, you
babysitting
did
dynamic.
exactly. But they
Okay,
do live in kind of like a suburban neighborhood. Downsizing would be a great option, but like I said, if downsizing didn't work, then what's next? Because they could go move to the hood, but who want to take their kids to the hood nowadays? Nobody.
nobody.
Literally nobody. And the hood is even high as heck nowadays. Like I live in Philly and what's considered the hood, and it's high as hell around here. Oh, Sue, it's a bum they don't like summer. Well, we don't like bums neither.
Oh my gosh,
That bitch
Steph.
could go fly a kite. What the fuck?
Oh my Steph.
Like what?
Oh my god. No, Steph. Those are good questions. Age, etc. Like, um. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they are teenagers. The mom in this situation actually has worked before. Um, she worked probably all her teenage life and like right before she went to college, and then she met him and they got married, and they had their kids kind of like right off the bat. Hence, I said them being teenagers. They've been married for like 15 years. Um, like I said, they do live in kind of like the suburban Upper Darby, out the county. I'm trying to
You
think
gonna
of what
say Upper
else.
Darby? They don't know what the hell that is.
That's why I said out the county, the
Yeah.
suburban area. What's considered the suburban area anyway.
Right. So if it's people that's not willing to go back to work, right? And if downsizing doesn't work, then where does that leave the individuals? Like, what happens? What's the next move? What are we doing next? If downsizing is not a thing and you don't want to go to work, like, where do we go from there? What would be another alternative? Did I lose y'all?
I was ready to read the comments.
Oh, I asked
I,
a question.
oh, me?
I was asking the people on the panel. I mean, the comments too, but
You said,
Ash.
oh, I was waiting for Jet to comment back. Is she still on here?
She should have hit the link and came on the panel.
hmm I'm not willing to downsize. That was my thing. I wouldn't change nothing if all I had to do was get up and go to work. I could be
I
that.
hear you, but I just don't know what that looks like. I mean, like, if he's been working for 15 years, he has to have
hmm
some type of growth in the company that he works for,
hmm
which means he has to be making some type of substantial amount of money if they live in the county to maintain. So I'm trying to see what type of job would I, as a housewife that hasn't worked in 15 years, be able to go out and get, that's going to help us sustain the current life that we're living.
So maybe for you, April, like one thing, you baking stuff, right? Maybe it would be you going back to that full time. Maybe it would be you booking back parties and stuff. Maybe it would be you getting back in your bag, promoting like you did, doing that kind of stuff. That's why I said I'm not even saying you gotta go get somewhere where it's a W-2. What if you cook really good and you selling food and you bringing in $1,000, $2,000 every 2 weeks? You got teenagers. You figure maybe he is getting money from his job where he's able to cover the household, the overhead, but maybe can't. Maybe groceries might get cut a little
Mhm.
short or something where I
Mhm.
can make up from if I'm bringing in maybe $2,000 every week. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing numbers out there, and that's
Okay,
my.
I mean, if he's still bringing in some type of income, then I could see it being doable. Because even like just like, all right, I'm gonna sell food, I bake, I'm gonna go bake. If I haven't baked in 15 years, it's not like that money just gonna come back instantly overnight, and the bills are gonna
Mhm.
come. The bills gonna come.
Mhm.
They're not gonna stop. Like they're gonna come like clockwork. So I'm trying to think realistically, like what's going to prevent us from going in a hole. Now, if we're talking about he has some type of what is it called? Like not this, it wouldn't be disability, but what would it be? Kind of like
Like
unemployment or
short-term
something like that.
leave. Yeah,
Yeah, like
short-term
leave pay.
leave.
You know, short
Mhm.
term leave pay. If he has something like that, he could get where it could supplement the income, then possibly like that could work, depending on what our overhead is, like what their lifestyle is. You stay in the county, and the county, the numbers be numbering. So I'm just trying to think like, not saying that I wouldn't, because I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna go get it, but being realistic, trying to figure out if he only is getting like partial what we are accustomed to receiving to hold the house down. Hopefully that is enough to maintain at least the basic bills, right? And then we're
Mhm.
talking about the kids. Are the kids going to public school? Is it private school? Is his income able to still cover their schooling, the extracurricular activities that they may be in,
Well,
and
in
et
this
cetera, et cetera.
situation, they go to their school is out in the. They go to a regular school.
Okay.
Um, Only the son play basketball, but he does really well. So like his coaches, and they
Mm-hmm.
handle that for him. Like they literally don't come out their pocket for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm trying to think of. I don't know. Like outside of just being regular kids, they don't really require much.
Jack, who you screaming at?
She said, "I'm not going to work." Sis, do
She
you,
said, I'm
baby?
not going to work.
Listen.
Cupcake said, make them kids get a job and help out. I'm screaming. I'm screaming. Not make the kids get a job and help out. It wouldn't be one. He's going to work until he's dead or leaves because his partner ain't being a team player. Facts. Steph
Wait,
said,
who
I've been
said that?
married 17 years. If my husband needed me to work, I would.
Wait, what she mean? She said it wouldn't be when he's gonna work until he's there or leaves.
I think she was like responding to people saying they wouldn't go to work. It wouldn't be one. Oh, wait. Mel said, I mean, eventually y'all will start falling behind and you won't have a choice but to leave. That's where I was kind of getting at, Mel. Like, how, is his short term disability or whatever it's called, his leave payments, is it going to be enough to cover? Will the job, if I go get a job at Subway or something, that ain't going to kick it. That's not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all about getting a hustle, but if it's like he's just coming out of work right then and there, let's see, his check is, how much do it normally be, like 60%?
Jack, I want to punch you dead in the face. I ain't even gonna lie, but go ahead.
What do those type of checks be, like 60% of their income?
Yeah, just say 60%, between 60 and 70. It definitely don't be the full.
Right. So hopefully we not burning through his checks to cover our whole overhead, and we can maintain from that. We could make it work from that 60, and my money will help supplement the things we need, like food and et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what he said? What she said?
Who? This
Downsizing
girl?
doesn't help his mental health. He still needs a break from work. Jack said her would have he would have to have a heart attack and pass on.
I want to smack her.
Jack,
Is this your friend?
why you always trolling, bro?
That's a girl or a boy?
That's a girl.
Um, she's an asshole. That's how she is in
Check
real
in a
life.
new husband second time's the charm. Oh, Jack, I can't stand you. Yes, 65%. Okay.
That's not bad. 65 not bad though.
65 not bad.
No, and you only got to supplement what, 35? 45?
Depends on what that 35 look like. That 45 look like. Like, is it 35% of $1,000? Is it 35% of 10,000? Is it 35% of 20,000? Like, it depends on what that percentage look like.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what he make now. I definitely don't know that part. In this situation though, wifey ended up going to work. She had to work for 2 years. He
Mhm.
ultimately he needed a career change.
Mhm.
The job was just too much on his body physically because he ended up having like some type of like stuff inside of his body from where he was working at. Uh,
Mhm.
and it ended up working out in a favor. Um,
Okay.
but she did have to work a little more than 6 months. She did have to go to work. And I mean, she's no dummy, so she got degrees and stuff. She ended up
Okay,
being
well that
able to
helps
get a job. Yeah.
because who the fuck going to work after I raise these nappy headed kids? Not I. Mm.
Not it.
Jack, you get
Yeah.
on my nerves, bro. Um,
Is she white or is she
any
black?
any you got anything else you want to add to this? I feel like mm, I'm going to work. I mean, I'm going to go to work, and I guess we gonna make it work until we can't make it work. Like if it don't work out, then we just gonna have to figure out another way. Hopefully
Mm-hmm.
it does work. We could just do what we do. But this is why it's important to have savings. Like, hopefully, I always preach, and right now, I always preach, try to have 6 months to a year of savings because you never know when life will hit you. And having that type of backup, it give you room to breathe because you won't feel the need to have to panic and have to make no crazy adjustments like last minute. It'll give you the room to figure things out, to take that time if you need it, and work towards building something else, to have that leverage. Even if I am going back to work, us having that in the bank, because I'm not the type, we ain't got to burn through our savings. If we could do something to supplement that, then let's do that. But if you have that savings to fall back on, it makes life a lot easier. You having breathing room. But when you ain't got nothing, just like example, like life happens, but it was a lot of people like when the government shut down, it was shut down for a month where they didn't get a paycheck. And it was so many people online not knowing how they was gonna pay their bills, asking for help, feeling like they was gonna get evicted. And it's just a month. What are we doing? But that just goes to show you too, like, are you living beyond your means, or is just the cost of living just that high that I ain't got nothing to put nothing away? It just ain't it. Not yuck. What drama? What
That's what
kind of
she
questions
giving.
y'all got? Always have a save. Always have a nest egg, baby.
I hate saving money.
Uh, okay. Yuck. 6 months to a year of your annual income. 6 months to a year of your rent. Your bill, like 6 months to a year of your rent or your mortgage.
Jack, that's what you are. Yucky. Yuck.
Oh my god. I think that's too small for me to read from there. Can you read it?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, read it while I bring the dogs in. If y'all got some questions or something y'all want me to ask, put it in the comments. But this is our next prompt that we're going to talk about. I'm gonna drop the link again if anybody want to come up. Feel free. I think I got space for like 4 more people.
It say, I finally convinced my baby dad to give me money for bills this month. His girlfriend was in the back, puffing, sighing, and whispering like she was his personal financial advisor. Girl, relax. I done told you plenty of times I control your spot, love. I'm the BM. I will always come first to him, period. She really mad I spent $300 on a new iPad with half the money he sent me. Like, yes, I treated myself. I'm tired, I'm stressed, and I deserve something nice for dealing with both of them. Baby dad, um, who that girl talking to? Girl, you're yucky. I said what I said. Um, and may your husband never find you with that attitude you got. And let's be for real, he still owes me another $300 before my bills. even think about being paid in full. A fool, a real man gonna make sure his baby mom is straight before he worry about how his girlfriend feels. And if that bothers you, then maybe you shouldn't date a man who still gotta take care of the woman he created a family with. That's the problem.
I had walked away. I said, Lord have mercy. What am I missing? Sound like a fire.
But up here,
I heard you say nothing. So,
yeah, she heard me in the comments.
oh my Lancer.
The
Where
fuck?
Ashley go?
What, Stephanie? I ain't do. I'm responding to Jack Frost down there.
Chick sick. Mm. So the whole baby daddy, baby mama situation is crazy. This is given. Let me see. I need to see this big and read it for myself to understand.
I have no comment.
You said you have no comment.
No comment.
I control the whole. I control your spot. Love is crazy to me.
Crazy.
You control how you. First of all, that is a him problem though, because if she feel like that, he's giving her the space to feel like she controlling something.
Mm.
But it's given if that's what it is, why we not why are we out with other people? Why not just be together if that's the situation? Because this just sound like a bunch of mess waiting to happen.
Jake, if you're not gonna come up on this panel and pop your shit, then I'm gonna just leave you where you at.
Oh my land.
I don't be playing. Go ahead, boo.
Mm-mm. Then it says, I will always come first to him. Why is she coming first to him? What does the child got to do with her? Huh? Ash, why you
Listen,
keep being on mute? Don't start your shit. Jack, stop. 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 Sue,
well,
stop.
it
Stop
stopped because
responding. And Jack, stop.
she not gonna come up here, and I don't argue with comments. My brain
Stop
don't
it.
even comprehend this shit.
Y'all stop acting it on in the comments. Stop it. I
I
said,
said what I
ooh,
said.
I
May your
even.
husband never find you with that nasty
Oh my,
attitude.
oh my
If you
lance.
ain't already married, you probably miserable. Okay.
Mm,
Well,
mm,
that's
mm.
it. I ain't arguing
Lord
with no
have
comments. I
mercy.
couldn't even read that much.
Missy, uh, what happened to these animals?
No,
Y'all
don't kill
giving
your
me
high stuff.
anxiety and killing my high. I'm
Stay
distracted.
high.
Let me
Stay
focus.
high.
Yes, focus, y'all. Stop acting the comments. Well, let's move forward. I ain't trying to break up no fights. Um, I control your spot, love. I'm the BM. I will always come first to him. Period. She really mad. I spent $300 on a new iPad with half the money he sent me. Why does she know that she spent half the money on a new iPad? Like, how does she know what she did with the money?
You put my business out here.
I'm
That's
asking you, how does the person know?
well, I mean, I used to have conversations with my baby father about stuff like that. So if he gave me bread and maybe I needed a little extra, he said, "Damn, what you do with the money I just gave you, nigga? I bought me X, Y, and Z." You feel me?
So he went and told her. So he the reason why she mad. Cause
He the reason this whole situation is like that.
mm, and
He,
what was she asking for money for bills for the month?
yeah,
Well, how does the iPad come into the situation if you ask for money for bills?
girl, she said she needed it. She deserved it.
So how much money did he actually give her that she was able to spend $300 out the money for an iPad?
I was the baby mom in this situation. I told you before.
No, I
I feel
forget.
like at the end of the day, if you my baby dad, well, I don't feel this way no more because my baby dad checked all this shit at the door, and his
Mhm.
wife is no longer. I mean, his girlfriend is no longer his girlfriend; it's his wife. So I think it's just a different level of respect that everybody have to have in a situation. However, I felt entitled to whatever he had going on. So if I needed something, or my daughter needed something, or I even hear him like looking out for my other kids, I'm going to get it from him. And since you just gotta mind your business, I don't know that it is what it
All right,
is.
love.
But um, I don't have that attitude no more, and I don't see like how
Mm.
I don't know.
How would you deal with something like that if the script was flipped? Like
I
you was the
wouldn't.
girl. You say
I'm
you
not dealing
wouldn't
with
deal
no
with
shit
it?
like that. No, I'm not dealing
Why
with no man still taking care of his baby mom. Taking care of your kid is one thing. I'm not comfortable with a man still paying a chick bills. Do you see what she said at the bottom? That gotta take care of the woman he created a family with. No, I don't gotta take care of you in order to take care of my daughter. Paying the bill, if you need help because you fell behind on your light bill or something like that, that's one
right.
thing. But like consistently doing that stuff every single month, and you feel like you
That's
entitled
crazy.
to that, or like
Right.
you even got rights to that to be able to have this to say, oh
Right.
no, baby.
Right.
Uh-uh.
I'm not I'm I'm a little bit more open-minded in situations like this. Like this can't be a recurrent thing, like you taking care of two households now. Like what's happening? What am I missing? But I wouldn't mind. It was a question I think on Ash panel, and it was something kind of similar. Like um if the baby mom felt the other household fell behind, like would y'all help out? Like would y'all let them come live with y'all? And everybody was like, no, but we could figure something out to help her out. But no, they can't come live with us. Like the baby mom and the baby dad can't come live with us sleeping on the couch, but we could figure something out. So like if you fell behind or something like that, yeah, we could figure something out. But this can't be recurrent. Like you can't be pouring into this household every single month. Like at some point, she has to be able to maintain her own stuff. Helping out every now and then because that's your kids and you want to make sure that they secure. Yeah, but if you want to be paying for two different households, the kids might need to come over here. Now I don't know how I feel about that either, if I'm being completely honest.
As long as as long as it pertains to my like, I'm not comfortable with my man paying no bills. Um, Somebody asked me the other day, well, what if he gave up a couple hundred for food? I don't mind it, right? My kids
Mm-hmm.
got to eat, and when you're not in the house dead, it's just some of those extra expenses you're going to end up covering, right? Like, um, unless of course there was a man in the household, right? Then that become a whole different story.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like as long as you, how can I word it? As long as those your kids in their house and it's for the kids, I feel like cool.
Mm-hmm.
But you lose me where you start talking about car note. She need her car note paid and she get the kids back and forth to school. Then maybe you could pick the kids up every morning. But then what if that's not a thing? What if the easier thing for him to do is pay the car note? What if
Cause then
it
it doesn't it did because it does it stop his motion.
right? So what if the agreement was, well, I take the kids back and forth to school, and you pay the car note because you can't get the kids back and forth to school, right? Because like these still your
Mm-hmm.
kids.
Right.
So I shouldn't have to figure this out on my own. So like what can we do to work together? So in a situation like that where like we don't have no other option and the only option for his kids to make it from point A to point B, damn, I don't know if still I would have a problem with it. Cause why you can't pay your own car note?
Well, she behind, remember? I don't know, maybe she had a I don't mind helping out with an expense that's gonna contribute directly to the kids, as long as it's not something that is consistent. If it's a consistent issue, y'all gonna have to figure something else out because he shouldn't have to continuously have to pay your bills. Y'all not together.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing? But then it's like, hmm, sticky, sticky. What if her rent was like $50 a month because she was on Section 8? No, because why you can't come up with $50 a month to pay your rent?
Girl, you can go sell some no shade. Everybody going to you can go
No,
sell some
pat, pat,
punani and
pat,
get
pat,
fifty
pat.
dollars.
Everything look walk, walk,
Now I'm sorry. Yeah,
walking
$50.
behind her.
You tripping? You better go um make that throat. I don't know, but ain't no
Make it
way
work.
I'm. Yeah, do now in a situation where like it's not good and you know that your baby mom is trash and stuff just not. That's a situation where you need to get your kids. But for a situation where you are genuinely you know your baby mama's doing the best she can, and just life keeps smacking her. Like maybe they changed her schedule and now she
Mhm.
can't get the kids to school, so maybe
Mhm.
you got to come out your pocket for transportation services. I
Mhm.
don't mind stuff like that because you know that your baby mama ain't just some bummy chick not doing what she need to do for your kids,
Mhm.
right? But like when you see like life beating somebody up, it's like, and you can help out as the baby did, all right, cool. But like anything outside of that, I don't know.
I,
Mm-hmm.
if her rent only $50 though, so I don't know. I might be inclined to give her the $50 myself to make sure that she keep her house, so I ain't gotta bring all the kids under my roof. I don't know. $50 sound a lot easier to give up than bringing in 2, 3 kids under the roof
Absolutely, but
full
girl,
time.
what's wrong with your shit? Don't work.
I don't know. Maybe not. Or maybe
I
she
would
just
have to
taking a.
ask.
She might be taking advantage of the situation, but $50, I don't know. I might eat that.
I'm eating it for sure with anything more than one kid. But I'm saying though, sis, what's up? Like, God bless you with three hoes.
At that point, she's just taking it. She's. I'm pretty sure it's just taking it. Or maybe she on drugs. Maybe she on drugs or something. Because that will only make sense. Like either she just a bum and taking advantage because she know her baby dad gonna pay it, or she on drugs. Because what else could it be?
I was a bum, y'all, because I knew my baby dad was gonna do it.
See,
But when he cut me off at my knees, he cut me off.
that's crazy word. Because he
I
definitely
thought
did.
I
He
was,
definitely he definitely said I ain't playing with you at all.
yeah, mm-mm, yeah, and all he don't play.
Mhm.
And I don't, mm-mm,
What else was in there that we? So I mean, just the it's the entitlement part for me that will be the problem. It wouldn't be the
mm-hmm.
helping out. Her attitude and thinking she's entitled to something. You had to go through hell to find us. Who that? That's oh from what from TikTok. Is that pretty what's
Oh,
her
pretty
last
trick.
name? Is that pretty trap? The hottest style is giving me pretty trap. The hottest style is giving me hey trap
Yeah,
trap.
she
See
said
what I'm
it's
saying?
trick.
You ain't even. I just knew it. The color and the name just was giving me pretty trap. It just was giving me that's who it is.
Look at the
But
hoe.
huh?
Mm-mm.
Where is Ashley at?
Everybody sleep.
Yeah, that's pretty trap. For it's the entitlement. I wouldn't mind doing, helping out when it comes to the kids, especially if it's not a consistent thing and she's typically a good, like she handle her business typically. She fall on hard times, we gonna help her out. But it's the issue will come into play with the attitude that this type of woman carries behind her, like you entitled. 'Cause I remember, like I would have had to put hands on you too, because ain't no way that that's what it was going to be. And me
Mm-hmm.
knowing that this is how you feel, I'm knowing this is how you feel, this how you coming. Like it's one thing if you don't know it, but you know this how she coming and how she trying to run things, and then you allowing it.
Yeah,
We fighting when you. I don't even know if I how long. I don't even know if I would have dealt with something like that, because that's just bold. It is disrespectful.
yeah. But you know what? She shouldn't have been mad at me, which ultimately I was the one who kind of caught the back end of it. But she
Hmm.
really should have been mad at him because
Right.
he'd have commented like, mm. I feel like he should have been the one that stopped it. But I think that he thought it was easier to just give me my way, not really seeing the monster he was creating. And it
Mhm.
was cool when sis wasn't in the picture. But now that you got somebody in the picture and you this is the girl you made your wife and this is a long term situation, then yeah, like it's a problem. But he learned, I learned, and ultimately she said be with spot. Um I am the spot hoe. Um and yeah, it didn't work out in my favor. He ultimately, put his foot down and now I don't have that it don't give that at all. But that's the problem when you don't check your baby mom. Or in,
Right.
in a situation like this, my antennas would be raised. Like, is you still sleeping with this hoe?
Right. That's what I want. Like,
I would
what's
want to
happening?
know.
Because I mean, sometimes you just got an a-hole baby mom, like your instance. But most of the times when it's like that, it's something going on. Like it's some are you dropping the kids off and getting dropped off. Like you dropping off in the drawers and dropping the kids off. Like what's happening?
And he definitely wasn't dropping off over here. I wouldn't double back on my baby dad to save my own life. However, she didn't know that, and I would feel very uncomfortable if I was her, just because of the dynamic that me and him had um before it was kind of like shut down. But no, I would feel that way. I'd be like, well, dang, she still feel this way towards you. She still feel like at the end where it say you gotta take care of the woman you created. No, you gotta twist it, love. He don't
Mhm.
gotta take care of the woman he created no family with. Is it nice for him to look out if something was to happen to you or something like that? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But what you mean take care of you?
Mhm.
This ain't that.
Nope.
Even if he had no one in the picture, he still don't gotta take care of you. So that's that for me. It
Can you
will
still
raise
hear
like
me?
a red flag. I will want to know, like, is you still dicking her down? Like, what's going on?
Hold on, Sue. My bad. Well, now you know where we at on TT. What is Nate talking about?
Who?
Um, I seen a message on my phone. Somebody said where she at TT. I think Nate was looking to see what live I was on. These baby mom situations can be tricky, but this is probably why a lot of people don't want to be talking about. They don't want to deal with people with kids and stuff
Me.
because you never know if you're going to deal with this type of baggage.
I don't deal with no men that have children, and I have. And people always say, "But you got kids." But my situation is not messy, and I know that by far. I know that you know, um, I don't deal with men that have kids. None of the men that I've dealt with ever that I've been serious with, which is 3 people so far, have had children. I don't play they having kids stuff.
I don't see no crown. Steph, do you see a crown? What's she talking about? That might be I thought that was for like the first couple of people that came in alive. Is it a number next to it? It's probably the number person that came in or
Okay,
something
you
like
know
that. I don't
how I
know.
feel somewhere.
Steph said, you know how I feel, Summer. He ain't paying no bills, lending a hand in anything. So you just gonna take the kids and see a house, Steph? All the kids coming to move in with y'all? Like, how does that work? So how does it work when you have someone in a relationship? Because this is kind of like the conversation me and you was having about the girl not wanting the baby dad to assist, and he could with things
Mm-hmm.
for the kid,
Right.
right? That's what that
Mm-hmm.
is. So how do you deal with, while a baby mom feeling entitled is problematic, a spouse, an incoming spouse is can also be problematic when they don't want that said father to have a hand in the raising of their, because that's essentially what you're saying. Like, no, he ain't helping you and they his kids.
Said spouse should be out the door. However, most men don't do that, and they ultimately just don't deal with their kids. He'll pay his child support.
Child support ain't always
And
enough.
what if he's not on child support? What if they already had a situation where he kind of already was partaking in the upkeep of his kids?
Hmm. Child support is not always enough, and sometimes, like what Sue said, is other things that maybe he was participating in with assisting with that was outside of the child support. I mean, because technically the child support is supposed to be a percentage of a person's income, but sometimes different agreements may have been made between the two individuals because the number through the state was a bit high. She maybe not have wanted to put that much weight on him. He could have had a different job at the time and they just never went back to
She
revisit it.
said
You
he
know,
can care for the kids, but it's her job to keep the roof over their heads when it's her time. Um, people fall on hard times. Um,
hmm
and things happen. Like we just had a government shutdown where people wasn't getting paid for a month, and some people longer. People who were furloughed, like if you was working for the IRS, you
hmm
didn't get paid for months. So you saying that if
some people lost their
yeah, if
jobs.
she fell on her time, he wouldn't be able to assist as their father.
I mean, she's saying the kids can come live with y'all stuff. As long as you're saying the doors is open for the kids to come live with you, and then y'all saying, you go take the time to go figure it out. We got the kids until you get back on your feet.
And even that, we
That
when
could
we
be
was
a
having this
thing.
conversation the other day, just rerouting kids is not always realistic. Um,
No, and it could cause problems,
many
behavior
many
issues, all
problems
kinds of stuff.
like
Hmm.
I don't know no situations where kids are just uprooted and it just work out like we just One big happy family. Nope,
Mm-hmm.
ain't happening. The kids can come live with us. And what if that's not a possibility?
Okay.
I got kids right now who,
What if
like my son got an IEP at his school. He's not moving schools. He's not moving schools because it's not what's good for him. So he wouldn't be able
So
to
you
assist
dangerous.
me. Ashley.
what is you doing? You can't hear us?
I gotta drink tea before I brush my teeth. It's the mint in my mouth that tastes
What?
like that.
Ashley get on my
My
nerves.
phone overheated. Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
it's like it was like a weird ass sound.
I don't know. She said, "Nope, ain't happening. The kids can come live with us, baby. I'm gonna cut that check. I'm cutting the check."
yeah. I'm.
And I mean, it's not always realistic. I guess depending on where you are, maybe just so happen y'all live in the same neighborhood as them. It wouldn't, change the school of the kids. They don't have anything special situated for them, or you just saying, "Oh well, we just gonna rip them from everything they know because you just simply don't want him, assisting to help keep the roof over his kids' heads to make their life easy."
Does it make you feel? Because when I come across people who feel this way, April, because I was telling you about my girlfriend. Does it do something to you when, like, if that was the case, like, because I'm trying to see why one would have that mindset. Because I'm always able to like see from different shoes, so I just be trying to say
Okay.
me neither stuff. I don't deal with men with
She said,
kids.
I wouldn't be with the man with kids. That's probably the best
Hmm.
decision for you. I mean, you don't have that problem. You married, but that would probably be like the best decision for
Yeah.
you because that sounds like it would make things a lot difficult. If you did have a partner with kids outside, because life does happen, things does happen. Sometimes people do need help. Shoot, the shoes might be reversed. Shoot, y'all might need some help from her one day. You know what I'm saying? Not saying like y'all should be the only person she could turn to. I feel like people need to have other people lined up too, but people they can go to assist with things that are outside of the kids. But ultimately, if I have to come, because if I gotta come to my baby father, it's because I had nowhere else to go. Because for me, you're not the first person I'm gonna go
For
to.
my
Whereas though for someone
kids,
else,
I'm going to my baby father first, and then I'll outsource. Especially in a situation where I know my baby father can help. Um,
hmm
Now, if I got the baby father that ain't get ready to do two nothing, can't rub two rocks together to make a fire, then of course, like I'm not even attempting to reach out at
hmm
all. Even he's not even going to be the last person, but I'm reaching out to my baby dad first. I shouldn't have to call mom, uncle, sister, dad with a baby father that can help, that is able to help. I'm gonna call him first. He's my first line of he's their dad.
hmm I mean, I understand that. I get that. That's my own personal thing. I ain't coming to you because I don't want to come to you.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't never been my thing. I'm gonna do everything in my power to not have to come to you.
Say,
But I definitely think you should be able to go to your children's other parent for assistance because ultimately that they are his
mm-hmm.
children or her children. So I should be able to come to you to assist with keeping the livelihood of your children stable. I should be able to come to you first. I agree with that. It's just me. I'm trying everything in my power not to pick up the phone and have to dial your number for nothing. I don't want to talk to you.
Absolutely,
Okay? I don't even want you to know my business.
for sure, for sure. I ain't there yet, but you know how I can get with that second one. You know,
Right.
you know how I can get
Right.
there, but
hmm
for sure, like with Cam, I go always reach out. Well, let me take that back.
You used to be
I
able
used to be
to.
able to.
Well, maybe you still can in a time of like you don't think like if it was like well, since you mentioned it, you don't think like if it was like a situation like you really need assistance that you could reach out to him? Or do you think he would be like, well, the dynamics of the whole setup is different now, so why you
He
calling
said,
me?
"Nigga, I'm the primary parent. What you need help with? What
That's what I'm saying.
what you need help with? Like,
Them ain't my kids. What you mean?
like,
She good over here.
yeah. What she can't come this weekend? You need me to keep her for the weekend? That's probably the most I'm getting. He'll keep
Damn.
her on the weekend that ain't his. But outside of that, oh, and he will, financially make sure, like if she come over here and I say they going out or something like that, he'll make sure she got her little
Hmm.
1 2s. But outside of that, girl,
I'm about to now watch them as they get me paid. Now, what about? Do you think you should be able to go to? Say you had more than one, more than one baby father or baby mom. Should you be should you go to one baby father because you know he got the resources to help you cover all of your other kids too? Like if you got a $300 bill, I mean you need school clothes or something like. Would you ask your one baby father for assistance for your other
no,
kids?
I wouldn't. Now, I did used to have my baby father pick my kids up from daycare. However, two things.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't hurting him in no way because he already was over here. He already was dropping my other daughter
Mm-hmm.
off, and then two, it wasn't like a financial thing for him. Like, it just didn't hurt nobody in the end. But I'm not calling Kim and saying, "Hello, can I get some money to get I keep some uniforms?" Absolutely not.
What about using funds that was given to you for that child specifically and rationing it between all your kids?
No, no.
No.
I would just, and the only reason why is because if you give me $300 right now for Fefe, she needs that $300. You're going to be able to see if I didn't spend the $300 on her, right? Like, I just paid $200 for some boots, so it wouldn't even work out that way. Now, maybe if I came into like a lump sum of money, um, for one child, and it was like big money, then probably. But like, if my baby father giving me a cool $300-400 for that kid and their money, I'm going to put it towards their kid.
If I get $300-400 and my other kid needs some shoes, they get some shoes.
Maybe if I ain't have it, alhamdulillah, I haven't been put in that
That's what
position.
I'm saying. I'm not saying like you just taking the money just because. It's because you are not in a position currently to get something that that child really needs. Like, and say this money is not something that is not something for something specific. It's just what they give you on a monthly basis or whatever. It's not like maybe they need a chair shoes that cost $300, so you can go. It's just for them and however you spend it on that child while they're with you, not like like it was for something like important like she needed or he needed at the time. It's just what you receive on a monthly basis from that individual, like child support. You don't That's the only child I get child support for. And this kid needs some sneakers because for whatever reason, I don't know, they was at recess and he burnt a hole in the bottom of his sneaker, and I don't have it right now to replace the sneakers. But my child support check just hit.
Then I probably would. I mean, I don't
Mm.
see no way around it. But like I said, it's too many. Me personally, I haven't been put in a situation yet where, because I could simply,
Mm-hmm.
my husband now, who is not the father of my son, I could simply just tell him Zaki needs something, and he is going to get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I guess maybe because I have that extra layer of support, I don't have to do that. But in a situation where back up against the
Mm-hmm.
wall and my son got hole in his sneakers, we getting the
Mm-hmm.
sneakers. I feel like
Right.
I would feel inclined to replace that money though. I feel like I would feel inclined to make sure if something was taken away from their child that I was supposed to do with their money, I would ultimately do it. I don't know if I would, but I'm thinking so. Maybe.
I ain't replacing nothing.
No.
I ain't replacing it. No, I mean no, because if this is what I get, right, for the child, nine times out of 10, I don't necessarily need that money each month for something for that child. So me spending it on sneakers for the other child ain't doing no harm.
Mm.
And as long as they got what they need, and I'm not coming to you for extra funds, don't it's not. I don't see what the issue
Oh,
is. Now it would be different if I'm taking your money, if I'm taking the child support and I'm splitting it between my kids all the time, and then I'm still coming to you on the back end for more money on top of what you're already paying. Then that's the problem. Like you dirty. Like now that's the problem. You need to do. What are you doing? You're not doing enough. You know what I mean? You need to go figure it out. But if it's just a situation like I'm on hard times or I don't get paid till next week, but I need something right now, I'm gonna just get it. Because nine times out of 10, for me anyway, child support is not carrying nothing. It's just something that maybe I receive, maybe I don't receive this month. Now, I mean, if it's consistent, it's consistent, but whatever I needed already for that child has already been purchased. This is just For real, you reimbursing me for what I already came out of my pocket for 9 times out of 10.
Stephanie said I wouldn't replace it. I want to say I would, but who knows? Maybe I wouldn't. I haven't been in a situation.
You gonna replace it and put it where? In your bank account? You gonna replace it back in your
No,
bank account?
I'm saying if I felt like, say, like she was getting two pair of sneakers out of that, but she wasn't able to get the two because I had to get him one, then I would still ultimately get her the second pair of sneakers.
Well, yeah, when you got it, when you got the funds to get it, you would get her another pair of
That's what
sneakers.
I mean
Yeah,
by
you still would
replacing
do
it.
what you would. Oh yeah, I'm talking. When you say replace it, I'm thinking you gonna put the money back in your
No,
pocket.
because
Like, but the money, because the money was never. That's why I said the money was never for anything specific. This is just what you get every month or whenever they pay it. Like, this is just your allotment that you receive from this individual every month. This is his support order, or what he contributes to her, on a regular basis. It wasn't for anything specific. Like, oh, here go the $300. She need just a specific pair of sneakers and this bag for her basketball team or something. Like, this is just what you get. So the money might not even be being spent that month. It might just be sitting because you don't need nothing. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
like for example, Zaki just got sent money. He just sent me some money for some boots or something like that. I already got the boots. I don't need the
Hmm.
money right now. Zara get Zara her like she got uniform dresses. I didn't use the money that I got for Zaki sitting on my card. I just told her that she needed some dresses and he was able to get them. So that's what I'm saying. My bank's
Right.
still not against the wall in that situation.
Right. I mean, because you shouldn't just be dipping into one, just unnecessarily dipping into one thing for something else. Me, how I feel, and probably because of how I've seen it go as far as like support
Mm,
goes. 9 times out of 10, any money that's going to come to me, I've already spent it. So how I decide to maneuver that money doesn't matter because I already came out of pocket for whatever that my child
mhm.
needed. So you just supplement it. I mean, you just put some money back in my pocket for what I've already spent. Whatever they needed was already taken care of. 9 times out of 10. So you just reimbursing me for the money that already was put out. Is how I look at it
Mhm.
because I'm not waiting for the check to come in to make moves for my child. When it finally hit, it just hit. It ain't stopping nothing or starting nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, they paid it this month. Cool.
Got you. Okay, I'm the opposite. I
Yeah.
Give me my money. I need my money. I can't spend my money. I need your money. Um, but that's why I also make sure that I'm letting these niggas know ahead of time. Sometimes, that second one don't always do what he's supposed to do. So I might gotta get it from the first one, but
Hmm.
I'm still getting it from that second one. Give me my money. But I'll spend my
Yeah.
own money, yo. I gotta wait.
Yeah, but like, you might can't wait. You might need something today. And like if it's an order and a child support hit, because either come on a card or whatever it is, it comes the same time each month. You might not be able to wait that month for that to hit. You might have stuff to do way before that check is supposed to hit. You can't just not do it. You're gonna be behind.
Yeah, crying and spending my money. But spending my money
See what I'm
sure.
saying? I mean, but that's just reimbursing. That's just replacing with that's why I say it's like replacing what I already spent because I
Yeah,
already did what I needed to do. By the time that hit, it's just you putting the money back in my pocket that I covered for you ultimately if I had the funds. Like you
got
have.
you. Got you.
And if I don't need it, the funds or something that was coming in for the said child, it's still in the car. It just be sitting there, oh, some money on it. Oh, I ain't even go ahead, you want to get some you want some Roblox? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go use that card. You know what I mean? Like because it's for me, it's supplementing. I mean, not supplementing. It's like reimbursement. It's kind of like how you go buy something, you bring the receipt, and then they give you your money. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. That makes sense. I don't
Yeah.
spend my own money though. I definitely wait. And
Hmm.
9 times out of 10, like I know, like for example, school shopping. Baby, I need my money August first. Some people shop before then, not me. I'm not big on shopping early or none of that. I shop.
No, because I always be feeling like she gonna outgrow
Yeah,
something,
that's
something ain't gonna
me.
fit.
Yo, I hate early
Mm.
shopping. So, but to make sure I got my funds locked in, saying yeah, August first roll around, let me get that. I rarely want to spend my own money, so I try to do what I need to do so that I don't have to get there. However, there are times where I have to come out of my pocket. I'm not too happy about it, but I will do it if it's necessary. But I'm definitely kicking the wall, punching and screaming. But and when I get my money back, like you said, it's reimbursement. You just giving me my bread.
You would have been on that live earlier, and that man that was up there, what was his name? I could see his picture. He'd have been tearing you up.
We would have did.
He'd have been tearing you up. He'd have been tearing you
Why?
up. It ain't him. He not supposed to cover everything. You a gold digger. He'd have been tearing you up.
Oh, why? Wait.
He'd have been tearing you
On who
up.
live?
On my live. Was it my live? I think it was my live. Or was it Ash live? I think it was Ash live. You had dropped down and left. And he came up there. Was you there when the guy was like, both my baby moms pay for my car note?
They pay his car note?
That's what he
Why they
said.
pay his car
He
note?
was trolling though, I'm sure. He said because he got it like that.
Sir. Well, I will say I scrolled it was just scrolling on Instagram today, and this girl gifted her me $10,000, and she said just because you are who you are, so
That's beautiful.
you ain't getting 10K
But
from
that wasn't
this,
her man. That was her baby dad.
huh?
That wasn't her man. He wasn't their man. He their baby dad.
Oh no, I you know what
You said you ain't giving 10,000 to your man. Is that what you
I
just
said
said?
that.
Why wouldn't you give 10,000 to your man?
I just can't see it in a world where I don't got right now 10K. I just can't see it. I be getting the money from him, so I'm gonna give it to him.
I mean, well, if I'm assuming that if you giving it up, it's because you got it.
Girl, I got other stuff to give up. I don't know. Huh?
Hello?
Somebody else going. It's
I
like
know.
JJ.
Who that is? Hello?
Oh,
Who the hell is that?
I don't know. Did y'all hear anything?
I ain't hear nothing.
No.
They ain't never say nothing. I don't know who that was. I don't know. Steph, who was that? Did you see who that was? I
It just
don't know
said
who that
JJ.
was. I don't know who that was. JJ.
You could just join. Like anybody could just join.
I have to accept them. When I put if they click the link, they could come up in the back, and then I have to accept them.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know who that was. Maybe they hit the link by mistake. I wonder if that was. Who the-
Who? Oh, that's
Hello?
Sabbath.
Hi y'all, I found y'all.
It
Not you found us. How you get the link?
It was in the chat. I
Oh,
came
not
in, but
you.
it was like the name was like JJ something.
Yeah, we was trying to figure out who it was. I'm like, who is
I didn't
JJ?
know how to work
You
it, so
don't
I
miss the
got off.
conversation, girl.
And then I came back in and I was like, oh. I was like, I gotta put my name.
that's because you was too busy over
Wait.
there on that other live.
I'm
I saw
weak.
you
I
up here.
was. I
I know.
was.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you.
What y'all talking
My
about?
man is a good man. If I were ever in that position to give him 10 bands, I'd do it without a second. Period. All right, so baby, if I come across some change, he ain't even gonna know because my husband is the type of man like I can't just put money because he got a pride. It's his pride. I don't know why he's so prideful.
That's
So I
all
would have to
me.
be like, he gonna come outside. He gonna have a brand new truck with a bow on there.
Period.
I gotta find a way. I'm gonna go put some money in his bank account. He just gonna wake up and check his account. It's gonna be like bling bling blah. You know what I'm saying? I told him, I said, let me just run up on some money, babe. I said, you gonna wake up, it's just gonna be on a nightstand. I'm gonna treat you like one of them girls
Ah,
that had a $40 night. I'm just put it on a nightstand. Bam.
not on a
He
nice
be
day.
like, where this money came from? Don't even worry about it. Just take it, baby.
So is this like a
Wake up his
private
cash
room?
app like crazy. No, we live on YouTube.
Oh, for real? Hey YouTube.
Yeah. You'll see stuff in them down there. Click on your comments.
Oh. Well, how
Or
did
look
I
on
get
the
up
screen on
here?
the side.
How did I get up here?
You click the link that brung you on the panel.
Oh.
Girl, that's because she too
Girl,
busy
what?
on that TikTok live.
Y'all the ones got me on there.
I got a bone to pick with you. It's
Mm-hmm.
outside of this though. Outside of this.
Period. I'm baby. We going. I'm finna set my man's up. Let me come across. Come across a big bag. Getting that big bank like Peach be talking about. I'm gonna change his life, baby.
Yeah, real
Miles just
estate.
told me he
I'm about to
wouldn't
start
want
school next month.
he wouldn't want
Wait,
no
what?
money. He wanna go he wanna travel to as many places as he can and be freaking on the balconies.
What?
Who?
My man.
That's still money.
Okay. I'm just saying the girl handed him 10 beans. I said I wouldn't be handing my man 10 beans.
You just be booking trips.
Freaking on the balconies.
Oh my god.
That's
What
what
is
I'm
wrong
that's what
with
I'm
you,
wanting.
Snow? Cupcake, don't mind her. Cupcake.
Cupcake, he wanna go to
Don't mind.
Brazil and freak on the balcony. That's fine. He don't want no money. He wanna be all over the world. Don't let me lose a little bit of weight. Child is going down to Bali. Hmm.
I bit my inside of my lip. It's probably because I'm too fat.
What?
My teeth catching the inside of the fat on my mouth because I'm too fat.
Man, go ahead.
For real, man. I'm so big. I told you, like, I'm so fat, like, I be scratching and I be just itching all the time. It gotta be because of the fat, like, molecules in my body. That's the only thing that changed.
April, please.
I using the same soap, the same lotion, everything, and I be itchy all. I just be itching like, oh, be itching so. I just be itching, just scratching all over the place,
That
and
might
my
be
skin be
irritating to
like,
you.
is it allergic reaction to the fat?
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm telling you, that's what it is. What when I lose the weight, it's gonna stop.
You know how you give it up.
Hmm.
I just was telling Ashley. I called my
You know
fat
what it
doctor
is?
back.
She said, "Girl, hush." I'm telling the truth. You said you called your fat doctor back.
Hmm. I said, did you have that baby and come back to work yet? She said, Miss Brinkley, I'm in the office. I said, yes, because your maternity leave was about 2 years. I know that baby is well and alive and all of that now. Like, come on. How long
No,
is
it's
the
something that I
maternity
keep putting in my mouth. Stuff. It's not in the house. It's something I'm eating. It's all the fat and greasy foods I'm eating that's causing me to have a reaction.
leave? Oh, my goodness. Please.
I'm telling y'all. Cause like when I get a certain weight, my I get restless leg syndrome. I know what it is. It's the fat. My body can't deal with the amount of weight it's holding right now. So it's trying to find a way to like escape itself. So itching and stuff like that is how it releases the stress that I'm putting on my body. You know? That don't make sense?
I mean, it makes sense. I don't know if I like all the way believe it, but it definitely makes sense.
Okay. I'm telling you, that's what I've come up with because that's what makes the most sense. It's the only thing that's changed. Oh wait, no, did I start itching? No, it was before that. It was before that. I was gonna say because I tried this new Spanish laundry detergent that I seen on TikTok. People was mixing the different joints together, but I was itching before that.
What?
And I only washed my clothes in that one time because they wasn't soft and it ain't smell like nothing. It smelled like I don't even know what clothes from gel smell like, but I'm figuring like that's what clothes would smell like that you washed in gel with no fabric softener or nothing. I'm assuming they don't have fabric softener and stuff. I could be wrong. But I'm just thinking like they got hard water, like I wash my clothes with hard water and nothing.
What?
That's how it felt. They felt hard. The clothes was not soft. Like I had to rewash them with. I had to get some Tide. I don't know what kind of soap. I don't know what kind of soap powder that was, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Mm-mm.
I can use
I'd have been better off
that.
using Dawn. I'd have been better off using Dawn dish detergent.
That's what you get. You always trying something.
They was talking about, oh, it smells so good. It smells so good on TikTok.
You know they
It
be
ain't smell like nothing. It ain't smell like nothing. And it had Downy in it. It said Downy. Powered with Downy. I don't know where the Downy was at because it wasn't in my clothes.
You talking about that stuff that start with an S?
I don't know what it's. I don't know. I would have to go look at it. It's area. One is Ariel and there's another one. It was two different bags. Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like gel clothes. Like when somebody wash their clothes, but it ain't got enough soap in here or like fragrance, so it just be like they wash their clothes with hard water. Like I don't know, but I know I threw it back in that wash machine with some Tide. When got me some Tide Pods, boom, problem solved.
Oh, did you go look up the poly relationship that I was telling you about?
No, because you ain't giving no name. What I was gonna search?
I told you, Alyssa, Alasia, and Keisha.
I don't know where you wrote that at because that wasn't in the last message I wrote. Mel, who was you laughing at?
I sent it.
And I texted Jazzy. I sent her the eyeballs, and she didn't text me back. So at this point, let me. I'm gonna say, what you changed your number? I'm gonna tell you, you changed it because I sent you the eyeballs, girl.
Nobody followed their poly. Well, they ain't lesbians, but nobody followed their poly relationship. It's the girl Lissa. She just had twins for the girl Asia, and they girlfriend name is Keisha.
And is oh, you said they all
They
lesbians.
lesbians, but it,
Well, how she have a baby?
she Alasia eggs got put inside Alyssa, and she I don't know why she put me in
Oh,
for
okay.
herself. I didn't. I haven't been around that long, but because when you sent me the poly group that you sent me, I like them. Like I said, the dark skin one, I can't think of their names. The dark skin one, she is a bit much, but I love their like they little shindig. And the girlfriend that like got let in, she dressed like a boy sometimes, and then the girl, because I was I was confused. I'm like, wait, is she a like a boy one? But no, she like all over.
Mm. Did you watch the Diddy trial documentary thing?
No.
Me neither. I was supposed to watch it with my friends today, but it ain't happen. Is one a
Yeah.
stud or they hot?
Yeah.
Not is one a stud
Well,
or they hot. I'm
for
screaming.
which poly couple? The one they got the stud and they all nice looking. She is a stud and a girl. So what you would call that, like a versatile, I guess? I don't
You said
know.
a stud and a girl.
Like she
Ain't a
dressed like a
stud a
boy
girl?
and dressed like a girl.
So she's a dominant femme? Is that what they call them?
I thought they just was versus. I don't know.
I don't versus. I see. I be hanging with too many people in the party community learning. I heard of versus, but I thought versus was when they go both ways. That's what the that panda boy said. He versus. He could go top and bottom.
Oh, that's a switch.
That's the
A
switch.
switch could be top
What? This
or
is
bottom.
too much.
Okay, well, I think a versatile is when you have like versatility when it comes to dressing. A switch is literally one who switch positions, top or bottom. He'll give it a take
Somebody in
it.
the comments, Mel, come on, Mel, help us out.
No label or
No label
vertical.
or vertical.
Wait a minute.
What the hell is Ain't that ain't that like up and down?
What the hell?
Ashley,
Oh, Ash up here. I forgot.
Ashley, is a switch a boy that take it and give it?
You mean reverse? They verse.
They verse.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So what's a
See, I told you.
switch?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
What is the a girl called that could be like a stud, but she can also be feminine.
No label or stem.
STEM. That's what I meant. A STEM, but a STEM be girly and boy at the same time, right? Like they might have a fitted on, but they got their nails done.
I child.
You said Mel knows. Where did Jennifer go?
See, when I googled it, when I went, and you know another thing about the LGBTQ plus community, they don't be knowing they damn selves. They be all over. But whatever it is, that girl do both.
Okay.
That means they're versatile.
Like K Hood. You know who K Hood is?
I never see K Hood dressed like a girl though.
She be having her nails and stuff done.
Getting your nails done, I don't think have anything to do with what you dress like though. I mean, people take care of their nails.
Oh, like I'm talking about like tips.
That's what I'm saying. Um I don't consider getting. I don't know. Maybe a stem is a stud that dress like a female too. That don't just mean your nails though. Like that mean they actually dress like a girl. Like my cousin is a stem. She wear
Oh,
belly shirts one day and the next day she got to fit it in Tim's on.
mm-hmm.
And then a versatile girl, who knows? I don't know. I don't know. That girl
But
in that
it's we got Ashley up here on the panel and still can't get no help. I'm
because
confused.
the LGBTQ plus community, they be having all this other stuff going on. They don't be knowing themselves. It be new stuff being introduced every single day. But that girl in that poly situation, I think Steph is talking about, is the one you sent me, April, with the girl because she do be dressing like a stud sometimes. And they
Oh, the
all,
light skin girl.
yes, they all be looking real good. That's what I think Steph talking about. But in the situation I'm talking about, I'm surprised you didn't cover the story because it got real dark. The girl, Lissa, Alasia and Alasia and Keisha been together for like 15 years. They poly. Alyssa just came into the picture and shook they shit up, baby. Um,
I never heard of them. Why is my
I
picture
can
like
try me
that?
I call this cough is trifling. I don't know what's happening, but Keisha was supposed to have pulled the pew pew out on the girl. Listen, I think the girl Liz is wrong in the situation. I feel like she want Alasia to herself, and instead of saying that she want Alasia to herself, she trying to act like she cool with Polly, but really you not cool with Keisha being in the picture. You have to share something on TikTok. Wait, let me see. Hold on. Y'all can still hear me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me hold on. Let me at least share one of these. Uh,
Exactly, my
is
Drake.
it this one?
No, Mel, please, Mel, please.
Oh no, that's the other night.
Stop it.
I follow so many gay people. Oh gosh. Here she go right here. I'm gonna show y'all. Um, Lisa is the one who just had the twins. Who I feel like she's trying to take. She trying to take Keisha, Asia, but Alasia and Keisha been together for 15 years. But Alasia be looking like she don't really want Keisha, so I don't know. All right, wait, I sent y'all this y'all Alasia page.
Shit, it gets it wrong every time. Oh my
Uh,
god.
oh shit, which one is it? Okay, it ain't that heavy on Alasia hair thing. All right, hold on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never heard of these people.
Say you on Keish page. Yeah, I'm Keish.
I'm getting sleepy.
All right, let me see. All right,
Oh
boom.
yeah, she's the girl
I
that
sent you
eats
all
like
30-day pages.
crazy.
But that's pretty much oh yeah, the girl. Yes, yes, exactly. She the girl that be eating crazy. Um but I feel like she trying to act like she poly. I don't think she really poly though. I think she want Alasia by herself. Which it looked like if it really looked like Alasia be going for that. But which is corny to me because Keisha, y'all been together for all these years. I don't know, they just be doing her dirty. I don't know. I feel like they be doing her dirty. She not really like social media girl. So I feel like they be when she was pregnant she would eat so much food. Exactly.
She said definitely can't keep up with the element
Exactly.
no
And girl,
fish.
she still be eating like that. But Alasia catered to her. And when she was pregnant, Keisha would like do little stuff for her, like make sure she had what she wanted. But I feel like she knew at the end of the day that girl wasn't really, she ain't really like her. Keisha not as easy on the eyes. I think that I think that Liz never really, she never really liked her. I'm old school gay and lesbian or girl, me too. But nowadays you gotta be careful with that because if you don't say what you want them to, if you don't give it up how they want you to give it up, then you homophobic. Um, or
Mm.
you not being respectful of what people want to be considered. So that's why I be just trying to learn it because I ain't trying to be disrespectful. But it just be too much with them names and stuff. I got in trouble at work for calling a he that wanted to be considered a she a he, but she's standing in my face with a ponytail, this big ass overall on, these big old boots, looking like he came straight from the farm. And because I called him
What?
he, I got in trouble. Mind you, that's what he's standing in my face looking like a grown ass man.
Mm.
So I be trying to respect their little stuff. Where'd Summer go?
I'm here. You can hear me? Sue. Sue. You can hear me?
I keep getting I keep getting GLP-1 is they telling me something. Is that them shots? Them weight loss shots?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, I'm like, she can't hear me. What's up? I don't know why
I
my
told
picture
you
like that. It's really pissing me off.
what your profile thing?
Yeah, don't. Is it a circle for you?
Yeah, but why you so dark on here?
That's my complexion.
You is not that complexion. Are you slow? She said, "Well, I'm in a community, so if they want to call me homophobic, I'll still well."
Ew, man. Man,
That's what
why you always going too far, man?
she said. What she said.
I ain't gonna tell them what you said in that chat. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that because that was personal. I ain't gonna put you out there. But Mella, wow, John. Mella, wow. Ah! Oh no, did you see my comment I put on your post? Those floors is nice. Steph, did you see that picture she put up of them dogs? But I ain't paying no attention to the dogs. I just seen the floors. Them floors is noise. Them floors is noise. Mel is taking me out of there. Like she's crazy, man.
She said, "Don't be lying for me, summer. I'm vanilla." Girl, you ain't vanilla till my you gonna eat somebody cat. I know for sure you ain't vanilla, baby. What's that noise, Summer? What you watching?
You don't hear it?
I hear it, but what you watching?
Yeah, look
What? Y'all can y'all can hear us? Right, just bypass my nieces and top of the floor. Hey, if Summer. I don't know what she doing, y'all. We can't hear. Copy. Summer, we cannot hear nothing, girl. I don't know why she got that emoji that color. She is not that color.
Is that better? Hold on.
What we listening to?
Fuck are you? Like, yo, right. Look, you know what I mean? You ain't no woman. You mind them live.
So, y'all, if she would have never said nothing, then he probably would have never known until they was in together.
Exactly.
Like, so let me just Brandon, you had no idea at all.
I promise you I didn't. If I had known, she must have been trained. I promise you I would have shut everything down. Real rap. Is it? Can you all hear it now? When me and Mark
Yeah.
was, can you hear it now? We was on here.
Yeah.
I had my shirt off because my room was hot, and I think she was. That was when she started talking. Mark was here. Mark was here. We were just having a conversation, and I had my shirt off because it was hot in my room. Say the person, cause I can't. No, we ain't gonna say the name. Nah, I rather. No, I'm not saying the person name. I'm saying. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. My fucking keyboard frozen. It sounded like Brandon was talking to somebody and found out it's because Jennifer was upset, so they pretended to be something or not.
The basics of what we're saying is, was she wrong? Yes, she was wrong for not saying who she was in the beginning. I completely agree with that. However, I also did not know the dynamics of the entire situation. I did not know that you've never seen her or you met her on social media. I didn't know any of that. I just know what I heard of and what you were talking about and the questions that were being asked. And then I started asking questions. So I'm a complete outsider who is just listening to what I hear without knowing all of the facts, right? Mm-hmm. So when somebody is just listening, they don't know all of the facts, they're going to make up their own perception. So in my own perception, right, like you said, you don't want to hurt nobody, you don't want to judge nobody. And like I said, it's okay to be friends with whoever you want to be friends with or however that may go about, right? Was she wrong for not saying, hey, this is who I really am? Are you okay with that? Yes. However, like I was saying before, there are a lot of men who are on a down low or a lot of men who are on a down low and are afraid to come out because they're afraid of their peers, the people that are around them or other men or their friends not being their friends no more because of what they like to do behind closed doors. So she could have just very much been trying to fill you out and see how that was going to work. Is that right? Absolutely not. She should have said something. But if you came off soft, nice, and maybe flirting a little bit, she like, I'm going to keep going until he, if he see it, and I'm going to let him say something. And if not, she just going to keep going. That's probably how she talks to other people as well. No, fuck that. You don't play with somebody. How long y'all been talking?
April, who on the panel?
Is Umar, Jennifer, Brandon, and Locked In by Key.
I think you come out that girl Big Two.
You do not have to agree with me. I don't give a fuck if you agree with me. That's fine.
You better give a fuck.
Hey, listen.
Brandon was supposed to be talking to the girl Big Two.
She trans.
If you go on her page, it's a page. I mean, if you go on her page, she's voguing on one of them. And you know that's the. I think she's trans.
That's what it gotta be. I can't see why else they would be so upset. He like, I had my shirt off.
I just was asking them, like, they was only talking for a couple days. It
wasn't it's like it was like a
week thing or months or something like that.
It was.
No, but I'm seeing like on the phone. It wasn't like they were talking for like months or weeks.
Yeah, it was a couple weeks. That got me angry. I ain't a shin. If they recently. That's why
who said that?
Yeah.
All right, I thought they just
We
started.
can talk about a TK on the phone.
Like on the phone. I know. Who's saying it? We all talk to her.
That's what Brandy said.
Oh yeah, it's that girl Big Sue. I'm gonna talk about none of that. Umar, listen, this is the honest question. Why you think she ain't trying to talk to you? right. Like, she knew better. That's like right. She didn't know who to play with. She knew better. Right. But Brandon was the one trying to hook them up, and she worked for something, so I didn't know. She knew better. I mean, Umar.
Say it again.
Umar was the one hooking them up. So how? So what? Umar didn't know?
No, none of them know.
Listen, and the crazy part is, like, I have a lot of friends, and I'm around a lot of people. I get straight women all the time. They be talking mad shit, like, oh, I'm straight. I never da-da-da-da-da. My friends come around just like that. Just like that. Like, this is
Big Sue is the person that Brandon was supposed to be meeting up with to talk. When I clicked on Big Sue page earlier, it's a video of her like voguing at a club. Like,
So
and
he didn't look at her page?
Brandon is really angry right now. I don't know. I feel so bad for him. I don't like stuff like this. Yo, Jeb be fighting for people. No, I'm pissed off. Tell you why you mad, Jeb. Let me hear you, baby.
Yeah.
No, hating. No, you already know. I'm playing. I don't give a crap about nobody. Listen.
So how y'all feel about that? Ooh. Oh my God. I just was having a conversation. It was this girl, it was this trans girl on TikTok, and she did a video, and she was pissed that the guy was mad at her because she was trans and she didn't disclose that. But this dude, she don't look trans. Oh, wait a minute. You said she
Exactly,
was voguing.
Stephanie.
She
That's the
dropped for
girl Big
SEPTA.
Sue. Exactly. She tried for something. And she's 22. And Brandon and her was supposed to be talking, like linking up.
I don't see no Vogue thing on her page.
Go, hold on. Hold on, I'm about to go to it. I went on her page earlier. After today, they better not put me on this. So. My favorite store is closed on Sundays. Like, I think that yo, I would never understand why construction people. Good morning, y'all. Happy Sunday. My girl did it again. You know how she do. Come to 160. Good morning, y'all. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't cheat on my pocket stores, like, at all. Like, I walk past 8 stores. Hey, y'all. So, I would never understand. And this message is for whoever was driving. Don't get it cut off your premium out. Somebody talking? I can't. I don't know why.
I'm on her
Connection was off.
her
Wait, can I get
page.
back? Hold on.
You got a lot of men who know, but once their friends find out, they are mad. It don't. None of them on the
I
panel
can't hear
knew, apparently.
nothing.
And you might work with her, right?
Settings.
What you can't hear?
Audio. I have one microphone. Here.
Are you on the page?
Okay. What about now? Nope, I still can't hear
Sue.
nothing. Wait, I'm gonna just come back up.
Oh gosh, she left me all alone on a Sunday morning. Outside, I hear the rain's falling. Oh, oh, oh.
Did you send me her page?
You said, did I send you her page?
Excuse me, here.
No, I know you wanted me to. I'll send it to you. Hold
I
on.
was trying to send you. I'm gonna send you the video. Let me tell you something about trans. Let me tell you about trans, specifically men that go into women. There's no reason in the world why you not disclosing up front that you're biologically a man. You don't take away somebody's option, especially a grown ass straight man. You don't take away his option by not disclosing that you were biologically a man. Whatever you are now, if I so choose to move forward with you, then cool. But tell me up front that you was born a man. That's just it. That's all.
Yeah, we had a conversation kind of like this. I forget where I was talking. I think it was on TikTok, and I'm like, I can understand why everybody don't initially disclose it because people just like in public, but it's no reason why you drag it out. Like if you met somebody on the street and it was in a public settings and like, oh, he stopped you and y'all exchange number, cool. But as soon as you get a number in a private place, it should be like, I don't know if you're aware or not, but I'm trans. Like, and so he can make a decision whether he gonna keep it pushing or, pursue you. But
Hmm.
it shouldn't be dragged out. I don't feel like you should be holding long, drawn out conversations and getting to know them personally and setting up
Yeah.
dates and all that. I think that's too much. I think before y'all link up, like I could understand not like initially saying something on the spot, especially like in a public setting, because they could flip out feeling offended. Like if you say it, I understand that. But the moment as soon as you text him, I think that should be like one of the very first messages you send in before the
Absolutely.
conversation. Before the conversation goes any further, I think that's like something you should be sending initially. Like,
The whole, I don't know, like, to what extent, because I kind of went down the rabbit hole with the whole girl la 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 thing. Initially, the boy Shabo supposedly didn't know that he was a boy, but even when he found out, he was still okay with it.
mhm,
And okay with it, but not okay with the fact that it made him gay, right?
mhm,
Um, and so like that's what one of his biggest struggles with her was that I like you when you're a girl, but at the end of the night you still a nigga, right? Like, but I love the
mhm,
way you look because one thing about a girl, la la la, face card 8 down,
mhm,
um, period. And so like she still had like a nice body and stuff like that. Gave everything the girls give, right? But like at the end of the night, you still hitting a booty hole. And so like they were saying he struggled with it, and it's
I
like
don't know. Honestly, I don't give a fuck because that's LOD. I need that for my disability. So I don't care. Anytime I get hurt while I'm on duty, I mean, it is what it is. Just as long as
what's
my
up
shit
there
ain't
for
broke and I
another.
can still walk around, that's fine. So you're in therapy for this joint. You don't like duty? Yeah, I'm on profile actually.
mm. They said Brenda is pissed.
I would be so mad, and then I would kind of cause first of all, don't be on it like you laughing and all of that. It's not funny, and I feel like this where humor pissed me off at, and he better ask me about it because I'm gonna give it up to him. That's your young boy. You supposed to be like a big dog mentor, whatever the case may be. Don't be laughing about some shit like that, cause it wouldn't be funny if it was you. Earlier, when I heard him talking about the girl Big Sue, and Brandon was like kind of like trying to brush it off. You kept bringing it up. That's not a conversation I want to have on live. Neither.
Mm. I didn't even see. I got a text message. Somebody saying, "Yeah, it's Big Sue." I missed it. Oh my gosh! I wish I was over there to stream it. That's crazy. I would be pissed. I don't think like I can understand the whole safety thing because you got cuckoo quack quacks, but there's no reason why you engaging in dialogue without letting the person know that in private. Like, listen, hey, I don't know. Like, do you know what? Like, do you know what I am? Something, but like, I was not born. Like, yeah. I mean, you could be who you want to be, feel how you want to feel, but a matter of fact, we was on TikTok and that man was arguing me down who was a part of the community talking about something. No, you not comfortable with yourself or you fake or something like that because if you was I said no. You can see someone visually and think they are attractive and they look like they are a male or a female. You see how people giving it up out here with hormones and surgery and stuff like that. And you'll be like, damn. And then when I found out that you were not born a male, I'm not going ill. No, I mean not
No
ill, but no,
boner.
you ain't huh?
No boner. Nothing happens. I'm
Yeah, like
done.
no, like I'm good. That's not what I'm into. But if you was
And I'm
attracted to
throwing
it, then
up.
you liked it. No, I was attracted to what I thought I saw, and then I realized what it was, and you was not for me. I'm like, that's what anything we see with our eyes first, and then when you find out information, I said, even if it was an actual male, like it was an actual male, like you are exactly what I thought you were, you could open up your mouth, and although I thought you were handsome and was ready to give it up, oh no, I'm good now because you opened your mouth, and it was bats like trash.
And you know what, Steph? What's going to piss me off even further is because I don't believe that not one of them knew she was trans. I'm sorry. Um, and y'all knew that. I don't believe it for 1 second. All of them up there on that panel, them the ones that was on that subject, and they all know each other. Umar, Big Sue, the one TK, and there's one more.
Well, it
So
sounded like
none.
TK and it sounded like TK knew she was. She said you did because she was like, you didn't know she was? I didn't know you didn't know she was. And he was like, I'm not into that. And she was like, he's like, well, I don't. And then it was like, well, it's some men that are DL and this is that and the third and blah blah blah. I'm like,
I want to punch all of them in their face. I feel like you take advantage of people like that. He is sweet boy. He's very nice, very respectful when he come on the lives. Stephanie, they was telling him to text her today because she was on the live earlier. It was her, Brandon, the not that girl that's up there now, but the other girl, who Brandon put in the chat message, and it was Umar. And the girl was like, "No, y'all could have been linked up." Big Sue was like, "No, it's only been a couple. It's only been a couple days." Brandon was like, "No, that's not the truth." Like that. I don't like stuff like that. I don't like that. When I clicked on her page and I seen that voguing, I said, "Ooh, why she voguing? Girls don't vote. Girls don't be voguing like that." Wait, wait. I'm about to
can
go.
you hear
I'm about
me?
to send it to you right now. Hold on. I'm gonna send it to you. Keep that. Hold on. Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear
I can hear
you.
you. Hold on. Page real quick. Hold on. Right here. All right. Can y'all hear me? So both of y'all send it. I sent it to you, Summer.
You say you sent it to me
I sent you the video of Rogan. Right when I saw that,
on
I said,
TikTok.
"Yep."
Hold on. What this video was at? Oh, she looked like a little boy right there.
When I
Oh,
clicked on
she got
that
big feet.
page, uh huh.
Oh, 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 oh. Ah! Ooh! Ooh, hot like fire, baby.
That should have been a red flag right there.
Oh my god.
And I know that women vote, but most men get into that, not women.
Oh my god. Dang, why won't take me back? That's crazy.
hmm I said I don't know too many girls who get into that.
Why is not like I don't like why this phone don't have the thing? Huh?
What?
Woo! Right then, Brent. So you should have been hanging with us. We could have told you. We could have put you on, Brandy. Brandy. We could have put you on. That's crazy. Let's say people here. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. I don't hear nothing. I'm just talking to myself. I'm just talking to my damn self. Hello? Hello? You hear me now? Okay. I was just talking away. Look over, Sue not even up here. That's crazy rude. I want to click all the way into the live.
Hey, Keita, look at your comments. Look at your comments real quick. Just how the fuck you do that? You don't work this shit. You can't see my comments. You can't see the comments in the chat. You can't see the chat. No. Oh, what is this? This is bullshit. Ready? Yeah. 3. The bed you sleeping in right now? Jerica. I'm sorry. I am not a donut filled bitch. I don't shit busting in my mouth. See, okay? See? Yes, y'all do that. I would like to bite a donut. Y'all like both of you gotta explode because y'all
No ma'am.
They ain't talking about nothing. I swiped in there.
Ladies, run. Thank God. Brene, let me help you for just a second. Just because you stand in the mirror and tell yourself 50 times that your marriage is ordained by God does not make it so. $6 for Wi-Fi, bro. Like, niggas ain't doing that shit in America. Okay? But I ain't raising no. Man, you to my Japanese nigga, man. They got black folks down there. Yeah, but I'm saying if you raise your child around a bunch of Japanese people, your child gonna be damn near Japanese. Yeah, I mean, shit, my child will come back to America plugged in.
I know. I said I went over there. They wasn't talking about nothing. But I think you had left already by the time I said it.
I promise this is the only sweet potato. Come with me to the viral. Kiki, who you say you want to be with? Even though I know someday you're gonna shine. Welcome back to Countdown to Think. I will never understand.
Did Big Sue go onto the panel and say something? I don't know. By the time I got there, they was already fussing. I don't know. I thought that I was hoping that what you call him would come over and tell me. I sent her the live, but she ain't never show up. Hold on, let me see. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here. Thanks for joining. I enjoyed the talk while it lasted. Talk to y'all later. Maybe we'll do this again. Just have some different dialogue, something that don't have nothing to do with nobody else. Just, open dialogue, open questions where people can engage and shoot their opinions and their perspectives. Good night, you guys. Let me know what you thought of the panel in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and hype me up if it gives you the option.